today we have finally got the go-ahead. The lovers have been mulling over about whether to use a chieftain for this this advert, and finally they have agreed to cough up a bit of money while they're making their minds up so we can actually start on the thing. Because if not, they'll say, yes, we'd like it, and I'll say, sorry, too late, can't do it in the time scale now. You've thought about it for a month and we've only got like an hour to do it. But no, they've coughed up a bit of cash, and that gives us at least enough money not to be wasting our time, even if they change their mind. So it's going in position for the big power wash, and Ashley's very excited. He's on the top, riding shotgun with a fire extinguisher just in case it does something silly. I've got a new bungee strap for the throttle, and let's hope she fires straight up. We can back her in position. I've got 15 minutes because we've got to be at the John Radcliffe because they want to see if my eyes work properly. And I think they do, because I am the only one that can see the dog shits. They can't see them. I'm the only one who sees them.
I've never noticed them.
No one's ever seen a dog shit around here. I pick up 50 a day. Some of them are mine, if I'm honest. Caleb, how much do you spend on your hair?
Nothing.
Rubbish.
That's a perm. It's not a perm. It's natural.
It's not natural.
Here it is.
The only hair like that is on your bum if it's curly that way. It's not natural. You can tell me you eat your crusts, I don't believe a word of it.
I just eat my vegetables.
And now, shall I give you a tip? You see how I have a beautiful head of hair?
As always.
As always, a beautiful head of hair. Do you know why I've got that beautiful head of hair?
Because you didn't eat your vegetables?
No. Because I don't use a hairdryer. My first thing in the morning, my upper body workout is drying my hair. And I dry my hair in 45 seconds with such aggression and power you wouldn't believe. And it stimulates my follicles. Can I say follicles?
Yeah.
And that is why I've got perfect hair.
Fair enough.
I read about this guy who got sprayed by tar by the town council, and he was pretty well bald. And while he was trying to sue him, and he couldn't get the tar out of his head, he tried white spirit and scrubbing his head till it was raw. Anyway, as he compiled his letter about 2 weeks later, he noticed all this hair starting to grow on his head. So he started scrubbing his head with white spirit, and his hair came back, and he didn't sue the council.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
If there's ways around it, then work around it.
Learn from your elders, especially ones with hair. Ignition on! Ignition, power on! I know what you're thinking. I'm not wearing a mask. I'm not that ugly. If you think I'm not putting it over my mouth, I'm ramming my mouth full. And I'm dragging the air through layers and layers of cloth. When I blow my nose, my bogies will be not as green as other people's. You've had enough of power washing. You're going home.
I haven't.
Oh, that's
foot's
okay.
stuck.
Oh, you're going to do a bit of spraying, okay?
Yeah.
Well, wear your mask because you're ugly, okay? I don't have to wear one because I'm beautiful. Ashley needs to wear one because he's ugly too. Not bad. Woo, not too shabby.
Is it dry
We haven't
yet?
done the top. Oh, here we go. We haven't done the top yet. Haven't done the front, but.
Can't see that bit.
Young Kane over there is very able to do the undercarriage on both sides of the wheels because
get
no
that?
one's ever going to see them.
Can you get the really, really strong glue so that I can stick all the fabric back in?
That spray on stuff is useless, isn't it?
Really? No, but I'll lock myself in the back and close the hatch.
Oh, I know, a party. Right, let's go and get the Tactica. Unfortunately, the Tactica broke down on its trial, and I don't know what it is. We went quite a way, then it stopped. Now, this has had the power wash from hell. Actually, it has flicked a big lever inside to direct the fuel pump from the donkey engine to the main engine, and he's put in a dashboard for the donkey engine because donkey engine doesn't work. So now we've got two fuel pumps supplying the main engine, and I think it's going to be pretty crisp. And have you changed the fuel filters?
I did. Brand new ones.
Bloody hell.
Brand new.
So they've been changed for commercial ones?
Well, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they would be, because otherwise getting the NATO ones is very difficult. So it's got to be power washed 10 times, and then I'm going to go around it and give it another going over. And they're talking about getting the gun kit going, so as it's righty, lefty, lefty, righty. So that might be the OMC button and a few other bits and pieces.
Oh.
I'm abbreviating to be like Todd, and it makes me sound more intelligent. I think I've just realised my dream. To do a Christmas promotion dressed as Santa with the bucket full of presents. How cool would that be? Luckily, I've got 3 with V5s, and that's pretty rare. Not many people have got a V5 for them, one of them old monkeys. And we've got some stuff going abroad where I might end up with a turret, so as I can turn this into a Tiger 2. Got to be a year's work in that. But hiring out a Tiger 2 is, oh God, we're in the Skoda. Skoda! Funky Skoda! Funky. Are you taking a racing line, boy? That's quite worrying. I'm glad I've got my seatbelt on whenever you drive with that. Actually, make sure you're strapped in. Yes, a strapping lad. Now, here we go. We're going to rescue the Tactica, and after several visits, they took my advice and cracked up an injector. We don't really know the reason it restarted, but it did. So I was right. I don't know why I was right. I was expecting the stop valve on the injector pump to be sticking, or something not getting the char, or something not going right. But either way, it's on the button. So I'm going to try and rescue it back at high speed. Now, the gears were funny, and I think that's because it was slow on fuel and power. So, anyway, in the old Tactica. It's got a couple of these things. I don't know what they are, whether they're radios or whether they're for shouting at people outside. Not really sure. I'll have a play. And then this is the gears. This is the handbrake. Gears, you just press D for drive and kind of off you go. 8 gears or whatever. And there you go. Just go. Just go. It's as simple as that. Okay, contact. Oh, listen to that. Did you have to crack one off? I wonder if he had to crack one off. Did you have to crack one off? Did you have to crack one off? No, okay. I mean the injector. He cracks off the, now is he strong enough to get the bonnet down? There's a bit of a spring on there, I tell you. Dylan got hold of it, it shot him over the top of the vehicle. Okay, well off we go. Yeah. Drove her back at great speed, but it did stop once, so we had to crack the injectors. It's either low on fuel or it's drawing air. And the first place something like this would be draw air would be on the fuel filters. So that's the, we'll have a little look at the fuel filters and see if they're not quite sealed properly. Another great way of doing it is to pressurise the fuel system from the front and see where you get a fuel leak. Because if it's sucking in air and you pressurise it, then it will push fuel out. But somewhere it's getting air, and you have to crack the injectors and get them squirting again, then off we go. But the first thing is just to make sure it's got enough fuel. Maybe the gauge is telling lies. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? You'd have to laugh, wouldn't you? You'd laugh, wouldn't you, Tom? If the gauge was telling lies, we'd all laugh, wouldn't we? We'd laugh until we shit ourselves. Let's have a look at the gauge. Oh my God, it's gone up to full. It can't be. It's just gone up to full. It's gone up to full. Perhaps it's got a tiny fuel tank, or perhaps this is pumping really fast. It does push it out quite well. I think it's been in America because it looks like it used to have white wall tyres.